Let's talk about specific nutrition needs when we're being active for athletes. We're going to break down by endurance athletes, physique athletes, strength athletes. We're going to break that down in a few minutes. But first, a general overview. Before you're working out, before you're competing, you want to be getting a mix of protein and carbs. Okay, good, healthy carbs, some starchy carbs. You don't want to have a lot of sugar ahead of time. You don't want to have that crash, especially mid-workout. So you don't want to be drinking Powerade or Gatorade, which is loaded with high fructose corn syrup and about a penny's worth of electrolytes. There's much better products. I like Scratch Labs. Tailwind is quite good. There's a number of them out there. But you want to be getting some protein and some carbs a good hour-ish ahead. I like to aim for about an hour. Everyone's a little different. Some people can eat and train 20 minutes later. Some people need an hour and a half. If you're working out in the morning, fasted or non-fasted, it doesn't matter. I know people swear by this and swear by that. It doesn't matter. You might burn a little more fat fasted and a little less fat non-fasted, but then during the day, you're going to burn a little less fat and a little more fat. So the outcome is basically net zero. BioLane on Instagram, he had a great post about this the other day. He does he breaks things down really well. Anyways, point is, fasted, non-fasted, doesn't matter. But if you want to perform really well, especially if you're not working out in the morning, or if you're competing, you want some protein and carbs leading up to that. And I don't want to give a certain amount of grams because it's all going to depend on your body size, your body type, how much you're going to digest. You want to not feel hungry, but not feel full. During exercise, if you're going to an hour-long or 55-minute, whatever, even 90-minute workout session, jiu-jitsu, lifting weights, doing kickboxing, going for a run, you'll be fine. Have some water. If you're a heavy sweater, you sweat a lot, you might want to have an electrolyte drink. I like to have my water bottle, and I'll take some Scratch Labs and I'll put a scoop in. It has a little bit of calories in it, about 75, 80 calories, a little bit of sugar, simple sugar, and then electrolytes. So it's going to help replace what's getting lost as you're sweating. And it's got enough calories just so that it tastes nice without being overpowering. We'll talk about endurance athletes a little later because that's a whole different ballgame. Post-workout, within that 30-minute window, you want to get some protein back in you. If you could get some protein and some carbohydrate, even better. Because as you work out, you need to replace the protein, the amino acids. Okay, that's going to help muscle growth. But you also need carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is vitally important for muscle growth. And as you work out and all the energy systems that you're using, your insulin is going to spike. And that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You need to replace those things that you just finished burning off. Just as you're sweating and water is leaving your body and you need to put that water back in, you need to put carbohydrate back in. You need to put protein back in. So within about that half hour, a lot of times they call it the anabolic window, you want to get something in. If you're making a protein drink, whether it's whey protein or plant-based protein, and you're making it with milk, I don't like dairy, but a little almond milk, whatever it is, you should be fine. And then within about an hour, you want to have some actual whole food. Whatever that is, chicken and rice, steak and baked potato, whatever. You want to put some food in that has carbohydrate, protein, and some fat. Even if it's 8 o'clock at night, if it fits in with what your caloric output and input balance. So don't be afraid, I don't want to eat after 7 o'clock because it'll turn to fat. Well, no. If you are eating over your caloric need, yes. But if you just finished working out, your body, the furnace is burning hot. So you want to put some fuel in there. Now, that's kind of your baseline. when we talk about different athletic events and athletic types, that's where things change. We're going to get into that next.